Want to say hi, everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel. My name is Alicia Ying, and I am a success coach and a psychic at yes2theying.com, where success always starts by saying yes to you. And today I'm so excited and thrilled because I have got one of my beautiful new soulmate, soul sister friends who I just did a reading with, and her name is Crystal. And I just wanted to bring her on today to have her share her experience of what it was like to have a psychic, I call them PMT, psychic medium tarot reading with me, and just so that you guys can see if it's something that you might want. So, hi, Crystal. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I am great. So, I would love for you to tell everyone how did you, why did you even want to, why were you even looking for or maybe wanting a tarot reading?
I actually had a mutual friend who was like, dude, you have to like check out this girl. Like, she's badass. Like, she's literally spiritual gangster. Like, she's very real. And, she's honest. She's on it. She's on it with like the way that she shares her energy. And just her card readings, they're aligned. They're aligned 100%. And I'm like, okay. So one morning I woke up and literally last Monday, and I was like, dude, something's going on. I was going through, didn't know in the moment, but knew, like my intuition knew, but I didn't have like physical confirmation of like my miscarriage and stuff. And I was just going through a weird morning, and one of my friends sent me your live, and she's like, dude, watch this girl. Like, this is the girl that we were talking about. And I'm like, all right, cool. And like when I hopped on, you were in the middle of your live already. But when I hopped on, you were like, okay, well, if you are on this live, like it's not by accident, like it's for a reason, right? And I was like, what the fuck, right? Because I just hopped on and you had already been on, I think, for like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Are you serious? I had no
Yes.
idea. Oh my God.
Yes. And then, so I'm like watching your live and I'm like texting Kelly on the side. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, as soon as I hopped on, she's like, if you're on here, it's not by accident. And there was, whatever. So then stuff you were saying, I was just like, wow, wow, wow. When you're just like, it makes sense for you. So then I couldn't stop thinking about you all day. And I was like, God, I want to reach out to her. Like, I really want to like do a reading. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to reach out. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, whatever. And then it worked out. And you were like, I have in 2 hours, I'm free. And I was like, yep, I'm free. And I came in with a lot of questions, like just, wanting to know, am I doing what I'm supposed to? Am I walking in my purpose? Am I being the mother that I'm supposed to be and the wife? And, is this what I'm supposed to be doing in like my business? Or am I just pushing so hard because this is what I really want? And this is really not meant for me. And I feel like I gained peaceful clarity, not just what I already knew, but being able to walk away and, not question anything anymore, not question the things that I'm doing, not second guessing myself, even like, we had such a great accidental, but not accidental spiritual reading with like my spirit guides. And like, I for sure ended up having a miscarriage. And, we had um, that reading with, my daughter, and it was crazy. And I think, I don't want to get emotional for a minute, but there's a lot of women who go through miscarriages and they end up with questions. They end up with questions. They end up with no answers. They don't talk about it. They sweep it under the rug and they just continue going on with their life. And, for a moment, I thought that that was going to be me, that I was going to start grieving all over again, but a whole other situation. And I feel like leaving your call, it just, I know everything's going to be okay. I know. And that was the best thing, was like peace of mind, so when I was telling you after, like, you really changed my life, is like, I'm not kidding, because just you being able to share, your power in the physical world here with me and so many of us is you give us that mental peace, you know, that we can't get otherwise, because we're always searching, right? Like we're always searching for the answer, the next thing. And, you know, you sharing, you know, these talents and strengths of yours with me, it just helped me get through. And it helped me just feel like, you know what? Everything that I know is here. Everything that I know is here. Everything that I know is surrounding me. And I don't have to question it anymore. I don't have to wake up wondering, is today going to be okay? Because I know it's going to be okay. I don't have to wake up wondering, like, am I a sad, hot mess because I'm having a miscarriage and, you know, all these things, because I know it's going to be okay, you know? So I truly meant when I told you that you've changed my life and you've just opened my perspective to my knowing and my purpose, and walking in that every day, you know, with pride and with just not having to question who I am as a woman. And, you know, that's huge. It's
You're
huge. It's a
gonna
big
make me
deal.
cry. Like that like means so
Big
much
deal.
to me. And
It's a big deal.
you know, I I don't even know, I'm speechless. I it I'm just honestly honored to be part of your journey, because you know, you have this incredibly strong purpose, and which by the way, for everybody, you need to go and check out her Instagram. I'm putting the link there wherever on the thing afterwards. But she's got she's building this beautiful business, and she does these ritual smokes, and they're all herbal smokes, and they're the most delicious, sweet smelling, incredible things. Like, you need to go check her stuff out. It's amazing and so high vibe. My last question for you, if you were wanting, thank you so much for saying all that. If someone was on the fence, because, you know, I have, you know, maybe someone's like, oh, I think I want this, but maybe I don't, but like, I don't know. And like, should I, like, what would you tell them? Or
I
what
would
would you
say
want to say?
this. I would say if you are on the fence about getting a reading and it's something that you genuinely cannot stop thinking about, do it. Because, like for me, I felt it. I felt it, but I was fighting it. And we can't continue to fight our intuition. We can't continue to fight the things that we already know. We're just scared because we don't have physical in front of us confirmation, you know, and that's the hardest part, I think, is understanding the things that you feel and seeing it out in front of you. You know, us, like, as humans, we want to see it on paper. We want to see it right in front of us. We want like details, and, you know, we want it in fine print, but it's all in our knowing. It's all in here, and who and what we already know, what we want and what we feel, and you just have to go with it. So I would say, if you are feeling like, I've been wanting a reading, but I'm not sure, you're sure. You're just, stop second guessing yourself. Just do it, you know. Like Alicia said, like, if you found her, it's not by accident, it's for a reason. It's the universe aligning 100%.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for all of your sweet words. And I am so grateful for your time right now. And I can't wait to see this next part of your journey, because I mean, well, I'm gonna, hopefully you won't be offended by me sharing this, but there are some big, huge blessings coming Crystal's way, and I can't wait for you all to like see that, and, you know, see what she's going to be doing and how she's going to be helping people. And she has her own superpowers that I don't have, and I cannot wait to see her use them for good and to help people. Do you want to just quickly, will you just tell people what your business is and what you do and where they can find you?
Yeah, so my Instagram handle is at Rising Moon Soul. And I have first an essential oil business. So I'm building an entire community through Young Living. And, you know, it's just been a life changer. And that's kind of where I started my journey in just tapping into my herbs and like my plant medicine, and, you know, kind of leading that life. And, it's led me up to here. You know, I've been on that journey for a couple of years, and it's led me to really tapping into being an herbalist, and, you know, expanding and getting my ritual smokes going. And, you know, I love tea and like herbs and things. So I think
And
social.
explain a little bit about what a ritual smoke actually is, because maybe
So
people are like,
I
what is
think
in fucking a
I
ritual smoke?
Yeah, so I think there's so much power in socializing, right? And just really connecting. And I think that personally, social smoking is huge. I think that it really connects people. It's just, it brings people together and they start talking about things that they wouldn't normally talk about if they're sitting there reading a book together. You know what I mean? So I thought there's so many people in the world who love smoking. Truly, like it's something about just that deep inhale and blowing all the shit out. You know what I mean? Like there's something about it. So I thought, what an awesome way to have THC free, tobacco free smokes and literally using all loose leaf organic tea, like very good products. Like the same thing if you were to dump the entire ritual smoke out and steep it in water, like and drink the cup, it's the same thing that you're smoking. And you get all of the benefits of the actual herb, which is pretty amazing. And, there's always people that it's like, well, you're still smoking. There's not a good way to smoke, but if you want to choose to, loose leaf organic tea is the best way to go. You know what I mean? Like there's no tobacco in it. There's no weed if that's not your thing. And it's relaxing. It's refreshing, it's relaxing, it's calming. One of the blends, I have lavender in there. So, I mean, we all know how beneficial lavender is to our bodies and just helping us, slow down and unwind from the day. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what it's all about, is just having a really good energy and, raising our frequencies and doing it with plants, so that's what it's about. That's where it's starting.
I'm so excited for where it's going to go. Thank you so much for sharing that with everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk and share your
Yeah, thank
experience.
you. Thank
And
you.
yes, so anyway, if you are interested in getting a reading with me, of course, my link is below and I can give you all the details, all that fun stuff, and we can have a really fun time and channel some really good energy and messages so we can get you to your next step and manifest your hashtag dream life. And of course, just always remember that you are so safe and you are so loved and you are so protected and divinely directed, and you really are worthy and deserving of receiving everything that you want and more, because success really does, it always starts by saying yes to you. So like Crystal's saying, if you're feeling that nag and you've been watching me for a while and you're like, oh, like just take the plunge. I promise, like I'm not going to kill you or anything like that. It's all good stuff. I'm not going to be like, you're getting cancer at like 45. Like, it's all good vibes.
Yeah.
And it's safe and it's fun. And then we get to be bonded for life. So, yay. Thank you so much.